Are you struggling to remember the difference between slice and splice? Or wondering why your map function is returning undefined? Mastering JavaScript arrays is the single most important skill for any front-end or back-end developer. In this video, we will cover JavaScript arrays and methods practice questions and explanations. Master JavaScript arrays and methods with this comprehensive MCQ practice session. In this comprehensive guide, we are diving deep into 30 essential JavaScript array and methods practice questions. From basic manipulation to advanced functional programming patterns, we cover everything you need to ace your next technical interview or certification. Make sure to grab a pen and paper to track your score as we go through these high-yield questions. Which method is used to add one or more elements to the end of an array and returns the new length of the array? Option A, pop. Option B, push. Option C, shift. Option D, unshift. The correct answer is B. The push method adds one or more elements to the end of an array and returns the new length of the array. This is a mutator method, meaning it changes the original array. In contrast, pop removes the last element, shift removes the first element, and unshift adds elements to the beginning of the array. Which of the following methods will modify the original array? Mutator method. Option A, concat. Option B, slice. Option C, splice. Option D, map. The correct answer is C. The splice method is a mutator method because it changes the contents of an array by removing or replacing existing elements and/or adding new elements in place. Methods like concat, slice, and map are non-mutating. They return a new array and leave the original array untouched, which is a key principle in functional programming. What will be the output of 1, 2, 3, reduce, ACC, cur, equals greater than ACC plus cur, 10? Option A, 6. Option B, 10. Option C, 16. Option D, error. The correct answer is C. The reduce method executes a reducer function on each element of the array, resulting in a single output value. Here, the initial value of the accumulator, ACC, is set to 10. The process is 10 plus 1 equals 11. 11 plus 2 equals 13. 13 plus 3 equals 16. If no initial value were provided, the first element, 1, would be the initial accumulator value, and the result would be 6. Which method returns the first element in the provided array that satisfies the provided testing function? Option A, filter. Option B, find. Option C, sum. Option D, every. The correct answer is B. The find method returns the value of the first element in the array that satisfies the provided testing function. If no values satisfy the testing function, undefined is returned. Filter returns an array of all matches. Sum returns a boolean if any match exists. And every returns a boolean if all elements match. How do you check if a variable, arranged by, is an array in JavaScript? Option A, type of arr equals array. Option B, arranged by instance of array. Option C, array is array, arranged by. Option D, both B and C. The correct answer is D. In JavaScript, type of actually returns object, which is not helpful. To correctly identify an array, you can use array is array arranged by single quote, the most reliable modern method, or ARR instance of array. Therefore, both B and C are valid ways to check if a variable is an array. What is the result of A, B, C, map, x equals greater than x, to uppercase? Option A, B, C. Option B, A, B, C. Option C, undefined. Option D, error. The correct answer is A. The map method creates a new array populated with the results of calling a provided function on every element in the calling array. In this case, it iterates through each string and applies the to uppercase method, returning a new array with capitalized letters. Which method returns a shallow copy of a portion of an array into a new array object selected from start to end not included? Option A, splice. Option B, slice. Option C, split. Option D, join. The correct answer is B. The slice method extracts a section of an array and returns it as a new array without modifying the original. It takes two arguments: the start index, inclusive, and the end index, exclusive. Note that split is a string method, not an array method. What is the main difference between for each and map? Option A, for each returns a new array, map does not. Option B, map returns a new array, for each returns undefined. Option C, for each can be chained, map cannot. Option D, there is no difference. The correct answer is B. The primary difference is the return value. Map creates and returns a new array based on the results of the callback function. For each executes a function for each element but returns undefined. Because map returns an array, it allows for method chaining, whereas for each does not. What happens if you use the delete operator on an array element, e.g., delete arranged by 1? Option A, the element is removed and the array length decreases. Option B, the element is removed and replaced with null. Option C, the element is removed, the length stays the same, and the index becomes empty. Option D, the operation throws a syntax error. The correct answer is C. Using delete on an array element removes the value but leaves a whole sparse array. The array length does not change, and accessing that index will return undefined. It is generally recommended to use splice, pop, or shift instead of delete for arrays to maintain array integrity. Which method returns true if at least one element in the array passes the test implemented by the provided function? Option A, every. Option B, some. Option C, contains. Option D, includes. The correct answer is B. The sum method tests whether at least one element in the array passes the test implemented by the provided function. It returns a Boolean. Every requires all elements to pass. Includes checks for a specific value rather than taking a callback function. What is the result of reduce ACC cur equals greater than ACC plus cur 0? Option A, undefined. Option B, nan. Option C, 0. Option D, type error. The correct answer is C. Since an initial value of 0 is provided, reduce returns that initial value for an empty array. However, be careful. Calling reduce on an empty array without an initial value will throw a type error. What is the default sort order of the sort method? Option A, numeric ascending. Option B, numeric descending. Option C, according to string Unicode code points. Option D, random. The correct answer is C. By default, the sort method sorts elements as strings. This leads to unexpected results when sorting numbers. E.g., 10 comes before 2 because 1 is less than 2. To sort numbers correctly, you must provide a comparator function like a, b equals greater than a, b. Which method is used to merge two or more arrays without changing the existing arrays? Option A, push. Option B, join. Option C, concat. Option D, combine. The correct answer is C. The concat method is used to merge two or more arrays. It does not change the existing arrays but instead returns a new array containing the elements of the joined arrays. Which method creates and returns a new string by concatenating all of the elements in an array? Separated by commas or a specified separator string? Option A, toString. Option B, join. Option C, concat. Option D, value of. The correct answer is B. The join method allows you to specify a separator, like a space, dash, or empty string. ToString also converts an array to a string but always uses commas and doesn't allow for custom separators. Which method creates a new array with all elements that pass the test implemented by the provided function? Option A, map. Option B, find. Option C, filter. Option D, every. The correct answer is C. The filter method calls a provided callback function once for each element in an array and constructs a new array of all the values for which the callback returns a truthy value. Which method fills all the elements of an array from a start index to an end index with a static value? Option A, fill. Option B, replace. Option C, set. Option D, update. The correct answer is A. The fill method, introduced in ES6, changes all elements in an array to a static value. From a start index, default 0, to an end index, default array length, it returns the modified array. Which method creates a new array with all subarray elements concatenated into it recursively up to the specified depth? Option A, flat. Option B, flat map. Option C, concat. Option D, reduce. The correct answer is A. The flat method, ES2019, creates a new array with all subarray elements concatenated into it. You can specify a depth, e.g., flat 2. Flat map is a combination of map followed by a flat of depth 1. What does the indexOf method return if the element is not found? Option A, 0. Option B, null. Option C, undefined. Option D, -1. The correct answer is D. The indexOf method returns the first index at which a given element can be found in the array, or -1 if it is not present. This is a common pattern in JavaScript for index-based searches. What is the output of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splice 1, 2? Option A, 1, 4, 5. Option B, 2, 3. Option C, 1, 2. Option D, 3, 4. The correct answer is B. The splice method returns an array containing the deleted elements. Here, we start at index 1, 2, and remove 2 elements, 2 and 3. Therefore, the returned array is 2, 3. The original array would now be 1, 4, 5. Which method reverses an array in place? Option A, reverse. Option B, inverted. Option C, flip. Option D, backwards. The correct answer is A. The reverse method reverses an array in place. The first array element becomes the last, and the last array element becomes the first. It is a mutator method. Which of these is the most efficient way to empty an array, arranged by, while keeping the same reference? Option A, ARR equals. Option B, arranged by length equals 0. Option C, arranged by splice 0. Arranged by length. Option D, both B and C. The correct answer is D. Setting ARR equals creates a new reference, which means other variables pointing to the original array won't see the change. Setting arranged by length equals O, or using splice, modifies the existing array in place, effectively emptying it for all references. Arranged by length equals O is generally considered the fastest. Which method returns a new array iterator object that contains the keys for each index in the array? Option A, values. Option B, entries. Option C, keys. Option D, indices. The correct answer is C. The keys method returns a new array iterator object that contains the keys for each index in the array. Entries returns an iterator for key-value pairs. And values returns an iterator for the values. Which new S2023 method returns a new array with elements in reverse order without mutating the original? Option A, reverse. Option B, to reversed. Option C, reversed copy. Option D, as reversed. The correct answer is B. ES2023 introduced several change by copy methods. To reversed is the non-mutating version of reverse. Single quote. Similarly, to sorted and toSplicked provide non-mutating alternatives to their traditional counterparts. Which method returns the last index at which a given element can be found in the array? Option A, indexOf. Option B, search last. Option C, last indexOf. Option D, find last index. The correct answer is C. The last indexOf method returns the last index at which a given element can be found in the array, or -1 if it is not present. The array is searched backwards, starting it from index. What is the output of Boolean length? Option A, true. Option B, false. Option C, undefined. Option D, error. The correct answer is B. The length of an empty array is 0. In JavaScript, 0 is a falsy value. Therefore, Boolean 0 evaluates to false. This is a common way to check if an array has elements. If arranged by length, opening curly bracket dot dot, closing curly bracket single quote dot. Which method creates a new, shallow copied array instance from an iterable or array-like object? Option A, array of. Option B, array from. Option C, array create. Option D, array.new. The correct answer is B. Array from is a static method that creates a new array from array-like objects, like arguments or node lists, or iterable objects, like map and set. Array of creates an array from its arguments regardless of number or type. Which method determines whether an array includes a certain value among its entries? Returning true or false? Option A, has. Option B, contains. Option C, includes. Option D, exists. The correct answer is C. The includes method, ES2016, is a simple way to check for the existence of a value in an array. Unlike indexOf, it returns a Boolean and can correctly handle nan. What is the result of 1, 2, 3, plus 4, 5, 6 in JavaScript? Option A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Option B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Option C, 1, 2, 34, 5, 6. Option D, error. The correct answer is C. In JavaScript, the plus operator triggers string conversion for arrays. 1, 2, 3 becomes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 becomes 4, 5, 6. Concatenating these strings results in 1, 2, 34, 5, 6. To actually merge arrays, you should use concat, or the spread operator. Arranged by 1, arranged by 2. If you want to find the index of the first element that matches a condition, which method do you use? Option A, indexOf. Option B, findIndex. Option C, search. Option D, indexWhere. The correct answer is B. FindIndex returns the index of the first element in the array that satisfies the provided testing function. indexOf is only for finding specific values, not for matching conditions defined by a function. What is returned by 1, 2, 3, shift? Option A, 2, 3. Option B, 1. Option C, 3. Option D, 1, 2. The correct answer is B. The shift method removes the first element from an array and returns the removed element. This method changes the length of the array. In this case, 1 is the first element, so it is returned. That wraps up our 30 practice questions on JavaScript arrays and methods. How many did you get right? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into JavaScript and web development. For the full practice exam and certification prep, check the link in the description below.